You can actually add bookmarks and linking to your document, so where you can have like a little, like almost like a table of contents here, and when you go and click onto one of these, it'll actually jump down to where that particular person begins. So what I've done is I've kind of set up this document so where we'll be able to, once we get it all set up, be able to click on to, let's say, Lou Coulter here, and it'll actually jump down to Lou Coulter. Or when we click on to Peter Parker, we'll be able to go down, it'll bring us all the way down to Peter Parker somewhere here. Oh, went too far. So Peter Parker there. So pretty cool thing to be able to do. So this is basically using the bookmark feature along with linking. All right. All right. So the first thing we're going to do to make this happen is we're going to go down to our first item here, which is going to be a Lou Coulter. We're just you can select this, or you can just go right to the beginning. It really doesn't matter, but as long as you're where you want to jump to, that would be the point. All right. Then what we do is we go over to the Insert tab. We go over here to Links, and then we click on the bookmark, and we call it, so we'll just type in Lou Coulter. The bookmark names can only be one word, so I just kind of combine it up a little bit like that. All right, and then once you've done that, you hit OK, you hit Add, and now it knows that this spot here has been marked as Lou Coulter. All right, and then we'll go down a little bit further here, and we'll click on to where Peter Parker is at, or Parker Peter, but we're going to do it the other way around. Go back into Links, go to Bookmark, and here we'll type in this case, Peter Parker, just like that. Click on the Add, and that takes us there. And we'll go down a little bit further, and there is Beavis Mutthead. So we'll go to there, we'll click on to Links, go to Bookmark, type in Beavis. All right, and then we'll go ahead and hit Add. A little bit further down. Oh my God, who's that guy? Okay, and then here, again, we'll go back to our bookmarks, and we'll do Chip Rose. Add that one. A couple more to go here. I got just one more here. So we got now Wilma Flintstone. So we'll go there. Click on the links, bookmark. Okay, add that, and that's it. Now we'll do is we'll go back up to the top here. I probably could have hit Control Home. Now once you've got all your areas bookmarked, you could do this instead, and that would be to go back into Links, go to Bookmark, find one, click onto it, and you can either do that or just double click it, and it takes you right there. See, so double click, double click, double click, just like that. All right. So that's one way to use the bookmark, is just to do it just like that. What we want to do is we want to go beyond that now and set it up so where when we go and click onto anywhere on this row here, it will jump us to Lou Coulter or Peter Parker and that kind of thing. So we're kind of modifying this a little bit. So initially, setting up the bookmark or bookmarks and going back here, going to bookmarks, double clicking one of these to jump to that bookmark. That's the use of the bookmark. That's the normal use. We're going to take it a step further and make it so where we can create kind of like almost a hyperlink that jumps over to that. All right, so what we do is we get that area selected, then we go to Links, all right, then we go to Link, and then we go down to Insert Link. We change this to Bookmark, and then this will show all of our bookmarks, and I'll say, okay, so that first one, that was, okay, I forgot which that was. Go back here, sorry about that. Okay, so that's going to be Lou Coulter, okay. So we go to Bookmark, and then we'll go ahead and click on Lou Coulter, hit OK, and then hit OK, and that's it, just like that. Now, what will happen when we do this, when we get done with all of them, we can go back and we can say, okay, we'll point to this first one here, right? And you'll see how it says hold on your control key and then click it. So what I'll do is I'll hold on my control key. That gives me the finger, the good one. Click it. Oop. Click it, and there we go. It takes us right over there. So we just have to do that for the rest of them now, all right? So we'll go ahead and we'll select this range right here. For Peter Parker, we'll go to our links, link, insert link, bookmark, Peter Parker, hit OK, hit OK. Perfect. And we do the same thing for the next one. We select it, go to links, link, insert link, and this is going to be bookmark, and then Beavis, hit OK, hit OK. Same thing for Chip, select that, links, all right, go down to insert link, and bookmark, Chip Rose, hit OK, and finally, Wilma Flintstone. Oh, there we go. Bookmark, and we do Wilma, hit OK, and there we go. So now I can go, hold on my control key, click on to Wilma. There it goes. Now I'll go back to the top there. The control key, Peter Parker. There's Peter Parker. So works like a charm there. Now, if you don't like the fact that it's, you know, changing colors and it's underlined and all that, and you want to get it back to just looking like it did before, but still have the links in there, what you can actually do is select this like that, all right? And then you can go back and click onto your underline once or twice, and that will get rid of the underline, you know, for the link. And then also we can go back into the color, so we go over here to the font color here, and maybe go with this one right here for a color. And there we go. How about that? So they still have the links, all right? We can go from there. And a couple more things too. If you wanted to remove the link from one of these, let's say you want to get rid of the link from Wilma, you just go and select it like that. Go back into your insert, go back to your links, go back to link, insert link. It's all linking, isn't it? And what you do is you'd hit remove link, or you could pick a different bookmark that you want, but either one will work. So either one you can do. So if I did remove link, that's it. There it is. It's all gone. All right. We still have it for the rest of them, but not for Wilma any longer. Now we can also set up links that'll jump us to files that we have on our, let's say, on our network. Not necessarily really the cloud, but just let's say on your network, on let's say a network drive. And by doing this, the person that would be, let's say, looking at this document, they would happen across the link for that file, and because they're on your system, let's say, they'll be able to click onto that icon and actually jump to and open up that file that's on the network drive. So you wouldn't want to have the file on your personal drive, you know, like on drive C, but rather on a network drive, okay? And the way this would work would be that you'd find some text that you want to select. So I just so happen to have down here, click here for budget worksheet, all right? So I select that, right? Then what we do is we go back over into links, go to link, go to insert link. Then I go ahead and I kind of navigate to an area that I have that file, and let's say just happen to be right here. Open that up, and let's I'll do this one here, and we'll do this one here. All right, so there it is. And there's the underline. And let me correct myself for a second here. When I said not on the cloud, you can do it on the cloud. I don't know what I was thinking there, but yeah. So wherever that file happens to be. So where I had chosen that file from was from my cloud area. Okay, my cloud account. You know, the Microsoft OneDrive. So then what happens, whether you've got this on your screen or maybe you sent this to somebody and they're halfway around the world, as long as they've got a connection to the internet, they'll be able to go in here, point to that particular hyperlink, right? Click it, and it takes them right into it. And there it is. There's the file on the web, all right? And that's a great, cool little thing there for everybody. So what's great about this is that Excel Online, or the Excel program, is free. So it isn't something that the person at the other end that doesn't even use Microsoft Office would still be able to open it up and see it the way you see it here, because as long as they've got a browser and as long as they've got connection to the internet, this will be available to them. So it's a really cool thing. The only thing you need to watch out for, though, is that this is live. This is they can make changes to this. All right. So if especially if it's a spreadsheet, so if you want to make sure that they can't make changes, then you need to protect the worksheet. And if you need details on how to do that, you can go back into the Excel video section and look up that particular feature. It would be in the Module 2 of Excel. So the Module 2 videos in Excel, okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to close that up. There we go. Let me show that to you one more time with Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select, let's say maybe save time in Word here, okay? So we're going to hyperlink to that now, okay? So to make that happen, we'll go back, we'll select that, we'll go back into Insert, we'll go back to Links, we'll go down to Link, we go down to Insert Link, and then we go ahead and we can, well, I've got the area open here, but I'll just pretend like I have to go somewhere else. So I'll just click onto here, find out where you need to go. In this case, you need to go to Word, and then I've got, let's say, this document right here, okay? So this is on the web, see? There we go. So now in the future, all you have to do is you point to it, hold down the Control key, click it, and now that opens up into Word Online. So again, person halfway around the world, they got connection to the internet. That's all they need to do is click onto that, and boom, takes them right off in there. So what a great little tool there. All right, so I'll close that one up. Now another kind of link that you can do is one where when they click it, it jumps them off to their Outlook email program, opens up a new email window, and has your address and a subject already in there. And then all they have to do is just type in the body of the message, and off it goes. So let's say that we've got a spot in here. Here we got drop me a line. Okay, so I select that. All right. Go back into Links, Link, insert a link, and then we go here to the email addresses here. And I already happen to have my address in there, but you could type in anybody else's address here. So that would be what's going to go in there to area of that new email. So I'll just pick this one here. It doesn't have to have the mail to in there. And then the subject would be about video or something like that, right? So you do that, you hit OK, look at that. So now somebody points to that, other end of the world, right? Hold down the Control key, point to here, click it, and there it goes. And so it's already got my address in there, about video, and then they can go here and type in their message and then send it off on its way. So that's pretty cool. Now another one you can do is where the hyperlink jumps off to an actual website. So it actually, when clicked, your web browser gets launched and it goes to whatever address you had programmed in there. So the way we would do that, we'll find this one here, like this website. We'll do this one right here, okay? So we'll select that. We'll go back to Links, go to Link, Insert Link, and up here, click onto the existing page or web, browse pages, and we can actually just type in an address here. This is like the recent areas that maybe you browsed off to, but we don't happen to have that in there. So we'll just go to here and we'll type in www.computersoftware training.com. There we go. And then once you've done that, you go ahead and hit OK. And there it is. All right. So now we'll just hold on the control key. We'll click. All right. And there it goes. Goes right to that website. Pretty neat. If you needed to change it, okay, what you do is you'd select that same area like that, right? You go back in your links, go to link, insert link, and you'd put in a different address here. So let's say you put in something like www.jamesbfoster.com, right? You put that in there, hit OK, there it is, and now control click, and there we go. How about that, huh? So you can go there for any of your Maui real estate needs. Okay, so pretty cool. So hopefully this helps you. I mean, it's a small area of the program, but it can help you in really bringing to life your document and make it more of an interactive thing, if anything. All right, so I appreciate you watching the video. Take care.